I am sitting in this hospital waiting room, still trying to process how my life got turned upside down. My second wife Lucia was in an accident a few days ago, and I am grateful she's going to be okay. But the aftermath has brought up a lot of painful memories, and some shocking discoveries. Lucia and I were married for 3 years, and I thought we had a good thing going. We were part of a close-knit social circle, all couples we'd built relationships with over the years. But looking back, there were red flags I ignored. Like how easily she'd cry when I questioned her about something. At first, I thought it was just her being sensitive, but now I realize it was a manipulation tactic. She'd get defensive, and I would back off, not wanting to make her uncomfortable. Her ex-boyfriend even reached out to me before we got married, warning me about her. I remember his words. "She's got a spending problem, and she'll drain you dry." I blocked him, thinking he was just a bitter ex. I did not want to hear it. The first few months of our marriage were great. We'd go on trips, try new restaurants, and spend quality time with my kids from my previous marriage. They loved Lucia, and she seemed to love them. But as time went on, I started to notice she was always protective of her phone. She'd get anxious if I even glanced at it. I brushed it off as her being private, but now, I wonder if she was hiding something. The accident changed everything. Lucia's near-death experience seemed to alter her personality. She became more reckless, and I started to notice discrepancies in our bank statements. At first, I thought it was just my imagination. But then I saw the numbers. Thousands of dollars in credit card debt, all in my name. I felt like I would have been punched in the gut. I confronted her, and she just cried, saying she did not mean to hurt me. But the damage was done. I realized she'd been maxing out credit cards, using my good credit to fund her own shopping sprees. I was stunned. How could she do this to me? To us? My kids sensed something was wrong, and they talked to me about it. My daughter asked, "Dad, why is Mommy always on her phone?" My son said, "Dad, I do not like it when Mommy spends too much money." They were picking up on the tension, and I was not doing enough to address it. That's when I dug deeper. I checked our bank statements, and what I found was terrifying. There were pages of transactions, all from high-end stores and restaurants. I felt betrayed, like I would been living with a stranger. The real shock came when I talked to a financial advisor. He told me that because Lucia had used my name on those credit cards, we are both liable for the debt. I could face legal consequences for her actions. I felt like I would have been sucker punched. I am still trying to wrap my head around it. How did I miss these signs? How did I let it get this far? I am sitting here, waiting for Lucia to get out of surgery, wondering what the future holds. Will I be able to rebuild trust? Will I even want to? As I sit here, waiting for news about Lucia's recovery, I am left with one question. What would you do if you found out your partner had been secretly racking up debt in your name? Would you fight to save the relationship, or would you walk away?